No. Yeah, you got that one. You can see the side right here. Yeah. Looking good. Some spalting in it. And what we're trying to do is get it as close to this line here as we can. We'll do the same on the other side. Nice solid piece of wood, it looks like. It started out about 18 degrees Fahrenheit tonight, or this morning I should say, and it's about what, 30 Fahrenheit right now. So the wood is out here in the sun. And that's always part of the project, is getting. There's no heat out here, obviously, and there's no heat in the shed, but so yeah, this piece of wood is a little more solid than the other one. The other ones that we did here. This is a very old, I'd say about 3 years old, piece of maple. It's been sitting there here in the fire pile. And if I remember correctly, I had kind of set this aside to be spoon wood, because it really had some unique colorations and stuff already. And I kept it up off the ground for the most part and just had it lay on top of another log. Yeah, we're getting very close there, man. And the only way you really can do this is you're going to work, one side at a time, where your outline is. And then if you got the vision of what you want your spoon to look like, you'll work on this side, and you can kind of draw it from a side angle. You can see this is a nice piece of wood. It's got some dampness in there, but that's not a real big problem. To tell you the truth, I'm not really sure what size or shape I'm going for right now. Because it really all depends on what you find up in here. You can see some holes here, but it's got some heft to it. I tell you what, it's hard to believe that we're well beyond the halfway point in January already. Not a whole lot longer, we'll be having to start talking about the garden work and all that. And we still got at least about 6 weeks, 7 weeks that we can get out and do some more camping. And back across the way out there, we got access to a nice piece of woodland out there. As long as we promise to clean it up. Yeah, good. Yeah, this piece of wood is definitely more solid than the other one. Has some holes, but not bad. You see the kind of a rough shape starting to take form. For as long as this piece of wood has been sitting out here, I'm really surprised that it is this this solid, man. Yeah, I want to say thanks to everybody. We crossed over 4,000 subscribers, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago, and we're right around 4,200 now. I appreciate every one of you, man, spending time hanging out and doing whatever. And it's been a lot of fun. I tell you though, back during the summertime, I was complaining about how hot it was. 98, 99, 100. Hey, and here it is like 18 Fahrenheit, and it's just as big of a pain in the back as the super heat. I would think that if I probably had a heated workshop, I probably would notice it far less. Yeah, it's looking good. Trying to get that rough shape. Usually when I get a piece of wood that's got a lot of spalting in it, I'll get to the rough shape, then I'll use my coping saw to you know, cut around the edge of the lines. But you can see here, you actually got stuff like beetle larvae in there. And you see how the holes open up, and right here where you had look like a twig, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Definitely got some heft in there. Got some really pretty lines, man. Really pretty. It's at this point that I guess you almost need to make your decision as to what kind of handle you want. Something straight, something with some crank in it, something with a little bit of a loop. It'll go like high, low, then raise a little bit and come into your bowl. Good. I think I got some solidness up in there, so maybe we'll go get our magic marker here real quick. And what I normally do is I find out where the base of the bowl is for the spoon, and it's about right here. That way we know just how much room to play with. And like I said, I usually make the outlines way bigger than the actual bowl part of the spoon is going to be. The same way with the handle here, because you can always bring it down, but you can't add back to it. So this is an old piece of cedar that we picked up out of the pile here, and little pocket spoon. This will probably be a multi-part video, because it would get really long to continue to have to do the whole thing. Alright, man. This part of the project, you don't really need to do heavy hits, but if you want to tackle something like this, I think you'll find this a lot of fun. And it's always interesting when you encounter beetle holes and larvae and all that kind of stuff. But we shall see. Alright, you're beginning to see the spalt lines in there. It seems solid, but it might require a bit of drying. You got some really nice colorations in here. The bowl already has kind of a natural concave there. We might now thin this section up a little bit, because it has to be at least thin enough where you can get it in your vise. Just keep in mind that if you want the spoon that's got some crank, it's in here, that you're gonna have to make your adjustment right through here. All right, looking good. Oh yeah. Got some heft in it, but you can see here where the beetles and such, you know, left the deposit, and all the spalting is the bacteria. Okay, man. Looking good though. Just because it has holes, it's not a deal breaker anyway. We're always patching holes with twigs and sawdust. That's a lot of times what we'll do. I'll find a twig, and if I have to shave it down a little bit, we'll put it in a hole, you know, pack it with sawdust, and it works quite well. Okay, I think we'll stop the video right there, and I'll bring y'all back when this dries up. It's solid, but it's got enough moisture. If you whack it too hard, you could crack it. I don't want to do that, but it's got some really nice colorations in it. Beautiful. All right, everybody.